Okay, everyone look at me and smile. Ted's not looking at me. It's all about me right now, Ted. Okay, 1 second. Perfect.
I keep taking, we got flames now, let's go, come on.
You gonna do it? Yeah.
So are you good? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
All right. Done?
Yeah,
Done. It's a wrap. All right.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all very much.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Whoa,
Whoa, bro.
60s,
11 years, Dad. 11 years. Been working on this. Be done in the spring. That'll be 12, and I'll still be alive to do it.
Like I said, I always found stuff
No question.
sending pictures and it wasn't funny.
I think Pat deserves the first drink shot.
Yeah. She stayed with me through the whole time. Put a little plaque in the back. You got it. We're all good?
Good.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
See you in a couple months. The ribbon cut.
Yeah, couple months. Write that down, Lenny. Sign right here.
Sure. As a veteran, it really is great to see this happening. And can you tell me what's going to be done here? What are you adding to the building?
Well, this is going to be a whole new hall. The hall that was attached here to the building that's completely knocked down, and that's going to be rebuilt. The hall, and then what you see over to that's still standing up here, the men's members bar room, that sort of thing in the kitchen. That's going to be all just remodeled. Building's going to stay. What's left in there is going to be all remodeled.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so that's it. And then there's going to be a paved parking lot that's going to be added, which we didn't have before. The Mill Road coming in here, that's been widened. It's already been widened. It's widened now. It's not paved, but the road has been widened so that we could better flow of traffic, and also we're going to have parking. We can park on the side of the road also. So.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
My name is Larry Santa Maria. I'm the commander of the VFW.
Larry?
Santa Maria.
Okay. And I see you've got some ribbons. Were you in Vietnam?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm a Vietnam veteran.
Okay. And so you have veterans from various...
Yeah, we have World War II veterans. Majority of them when I first joined, which was going on 40 years ago now, time goes by, those were World War II veterans and Korean War veterans. But now, since we're losing a lot of World War II veterans, unfortunately, so we only have a few of those left that are members, and we have some Korean War veterans, and the rest are Vietnam veterans or some Afghanistan, some Iraqi War veterans.
Okay. And when do you expect the project to be finished?
Hopefully, if the weather holds up, so they continue working out over here, they're looking at maybe May or June.
Okay. Uh-huh.
They're pretty aggressive on that, getting it done. It's a good company.
Can you just tell me a little bit about VFW? I'm aware of who they are, but a lot of people may not be. Can you just tell me what?
Right. Well, the VFW, how it's unique from other veterans organizations, other than the Military Order of the Purple Heart, I would say, which is another veterans organization. all the veterans have to be combat veterans. It's not our individual post requirements, it's the national requirements. So we're a congressionally chartered organization, and we have to have, they had to been in combat situations, certain ribbons and that sort of thing to be a member. I'm sorry, what you asked me more about?
Well, who the VFW is and
Okay.
and what
And it does, well, okay, it does a lot with, one of our mottos is to honor the dead by helping the living. So we do a lot of functions not only on the local level but on the national level, programs. And our big thing is membership, not only just from locally but from nationally. We use those numbers, our members' numbers, as a tool to encourage Congress to keep veterans benefits like that up to date, and also to keep VA hospitals, going. And we use our money. Any money that we just hold up for a minute. Any money that we receive or that we get through functions that we have here, or the sale of the rental of our hall, is used. It goes right back into veterans programs, support programs.
So do you link up with people like Vietnam Veterans of America and all that?
We don't really work along with them because we have our own programs. We don't work against them.
Right.
But we don't really get involved with them. They have their own agendas and we have our own,
Like the Wounded Warriors.
Right. They have all their own agendas and we have ours, But what we do for them, as an example, you mentioned the Wounded Warriors. We get people, I've had people that want to do a fundraiser for that specific event.
Yeah.
So naturally we have the hall here which they can use that as a facility to raise money, for them.
If a veteran wanted to learn more about your post and how they might become a member, how would they reach you?
Well, we have a website. We do the best we can to keep it up to date, but it will certainly have a phone number on it, and it'll have my name on there.
Just go into the search engine,
Yeah,
VFW
right.
Guilford.
That's right, or they can go on to the VFW National, and that's a very good website, and that'll give information on the requirements. It'll also have a link to our post, and they can just call me at my. I'm easy access to, or I'm easy person to get a hold of. My number is 203-535-6640. I'm here at the town of Guilford. I work at the Parks and Rec Department, so I get a lot of people that come down and stop down there to see me and ask questions also, and that's okay.
Besides the combat qualifications, in other words, you needed to have served in a combat area.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. Will there be like an annual fee involved?
Yeah, it's about $30.
Okay.
Yeah, or there's a life member fee. That's a little bit obviously higher. But,
When do you have meetings here?
well, right now we're not doing much because we don't have a hall to do them, but we just kind of suspended those. But once a month we try to meet on a Thursday, the first Thursday of the month.
So a member would be on your mailing list and you'd be informing him of what's going on and...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. This is going to go on YouTube and the local Channel 18 community television for GCTV in
Sure.
Guilford.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Is there anything else you'd like to...
No, I just, we do have, if anybody wants to donate, there is a, I'm trying to think where the heck the list is. Steve Spurrell, who's kind of spearheading our fundraising on this, he might be able to answer that question better. I think he's still here, and I could call him over, and he would. And if they wanted to donate money or to buy, we're still looking for some money to buy tables and chairs, and some different equipment and so forth and so on.
The funding for this project?
The funding for this is all. We've got the funding is from the state. They gave us $1,300,000 roughly. But that's to get the brick and mortar and everything, get the building built. That's complete. But we also need some furnishings, and the furnishings can run into some money. So that's not covered under that.
Right.
So, we're looking for some donations onto that, for that. We've already got some.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I know everyone else does too.
Okay, well, we do the best we can.
Right.